The airplane cabin buzzed with that familiar mix of chatter and rustling luggage. Parents tried to wrangle their kids into cramped seats. Business travelers tapped impatiently on phones, and vacationers smiled at the thought of sandy beaches and cocktails waiting on the other side. But above all that noise, one voice cut through like a siren. "Excuse me, this is not acceptable. Do you know how much I paid for this seat?" A collective groan moved down the aisle like a wave. Everyone knew what was happening. A Karen had appeared. Passengers pretended to fumble with headphones or check phones, but in reality, many were already sliding their cameras into position. Experience had taught them. When an entitled passenger erupted, it was only a matter of time before the drama went viral. She was in her mid-40s, with a perfectly styled bob haircut and oversized sunglasses perched on her head as if the cabin lights were too offensive. A large designer purse swung dangerously close to other passengers as she gestured wildly toward the man seated next to her. "I cannot sit here. Look at this. I am squished. I have no space, and you expect me to sit like this for 5 hours? Absolutely not. Move him," she barked, pointing a finger at the quiet man trying his best to vanish into the seat. The flight attendant, calm and composed, approached with her professional smile. "Ma'am, this is the seat you purchased. We are fully booked today. Unfortunately, we can't move anyone." Karen's voice sharpened. "Then upgrade me. I deserve first class. I always fly first class. I am not some budget traveler." The quiet man finally spoke, voice steady. "Ma'am, I'm just sitting where my ticket says. I'm not bothering you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable Karen stories every day." Karen shot him a glare sharp enough to slice steel. "You are bothering me just by being here." The murmurs grew louder, the tension thick. Kids peeked over seats. A teenager whispered to her mom, "This is going on TikTok." The attendant tried again, her voice firmer this time. "Ma'am, we cannot upgrade you. I'll need you to sit down so we can prepare for takeoff." Karen scoffed loudly. "Unbelievable. Do you know who I am? I will not be treated like this. I'll call corporate. I'll sue this airline. She was cut off by a burst of laughter from a passenger in the back. People chuckled nervously, some shaking their heads, but others kept recording. Every word was pure gold. Finally, the captain's voice echoed through the speakers. "Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff." Karen folded her arms, refusing to sit fully back in her seat. "No, not until you fix this." She jabbed the call button repeatedly. The attendant bent closer. "Ma'am, listen carefully. If you don't sit down right now, we will have to return to the gate. Security will meet us there, and you will not be flying today. Do you understand?" Karen's eyes widened. She glanced around at the phones, dozens of them, pointed directly at her. Suddenly, she realized, if she pushed this further, it wouldn't just be her trip ruined. It would be her reputation, too. She huffed, slammed herself into the seat, and muttered, "Fine, but you'll regret this." The plane taxied down the runway. Passengers exchanged looks of relief. Some even clapped softly. But Karen wasn't finished. Halfway through the flight, when the attendants rolled out the snack cart, she pounced again. "Pretzels. That's all? I demand a meal. I should be given champagne, a real dinner, like first class. Do not insult me with peanuts and pretzels." The attendant's smile thinned. "Ma'am, these are the refreshments available for coach. If you'd like more, you're welcome to purchase additional items." Karen gasped like she'd been personally attacked. "Purchase? After all this disrespect? I will not spend another dime. This is outrageous." She reached toward the cart to grab a handful of snacks, but another attendant quickly slid it out of her reach. "Ma'am, enough!" The cabin erupted with laughter. Even the man beside her chuckled softly, shaking his head. One passenger muttered, "Somebody better upload this quick." By the time the flight landed, Karen was seething in silence, cheeks bright red from embarrassment. The passengers applauded as the plane touched down, not for the landing, but for the attendants who held their ground. Karen darted out as fast as she could, trying to shield her face. But it was too late. Cameras had captured every second. By the time she reached baggage claim, her tantrum was already spreading online. Another airplane Karen had been born, another lesson in entitlement crushed by calm professionalism, and another story passengers would retell for years. And that's how one entitled passenger turned a routine flight into mid-air entertainment. Have you ever witnessed a meltdown like this on a plane? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable Karen stories every day.